Aqualad is a comic book character from Atlantis who is the sidekick to Aquaman. Now, there are many versions of Aqualad, but this origin is based on the TV series Young Justice's version of the character. Aqualad's real name is Calderon, and he started out as just an ordinary Atlantean who grew up in the city of Shararis, which is of course located under the sea. Then, when he was 12 years old and had completed his education, he began his mandatory service in the Atlantean military. 2 years after this, when he was 14 years old, he was transferred to the Conservatory of Sorcery in Poseidonis, which is the capital city of the ocean. There, he was taught sorcery from the Atlantean queen Mira. It was difficult to learn, but it was there that he made lifelong friends such as his best friend Garth and a girl he fell in love with named Tula.
Tula, would you accompany me to dinner tonight at the palace? I wish I could invite you as well.
I made that choice long ago.
We have another class, but I will see you tonight.
He was undergoing his studies at the conservatory when, one day, one of Aquaman's deadliest enemies, Ocean Master, attacked Atlantis. Ocean Master and Aquaman engaged in a deadly duel that raged on for a very long time, and Ocean Master finally managed to overcome Aquaman. But before he could deliver the killing blow, two students intervened. One of them was Calderon, and the other was his best friend Garth. The two almost certainly could not beat Ocean Master on their own. He is a strong warrior with sorcery training, but their intervention gave Aquaman the time he needed to recover his strength, and then the three of them beat Ocean Master back and forced him to retreat. The two students had effectively saved Atlantis and saved Aquaman's life, who is the king of Atlantis. Aquaman was greatly impressed with the two's courage and skill. He had been contemplating taking on a sidekick for a while, just as Batman had taken on Robin and Green Arrow had taken on Speedy, and he wanted a sidekick of his own to help him in his fight against evil. So when the two of them helped him defeat Ocean Master, he offered them a chance to fight by his side as his new sidekicks. Calderon immediately wanted to accept the offer. He had never been to the surface world, and it greatly intrigued him. The two students took a long time to decide if they wanted to accept the king's offer to make sure they were making the right decision. But ultimately, Garth decided to decline the offer and stay in Atlantis to continue his studies in the Conservatory of Sorcery. Calderon, however, could not resist the opportunity to visit the surface world, as he viewed it as a dream come true, and so he accepted the king's offer and became Aqualad. Now, you may wonder how an ordinary Atlantean can just become a superhero out of the blue, but since he is Atlantean, that means he's already more powerful than the average human. He is several times stronger than a normal human, and his skin is tougher than an ordinary human's. Not quite bulletproof, but it can stop many blades.
Doctor, get down!
That had to hurt.
Atlantean skin is quite dense.
And my shuriken are quite poisonous.
All of this is because of the pressure of undersea living, which makes the Atlanteans stronger and tougher than humans, as they need to be able to survive the deep depths of the ocean. He can also, of course, breathe underwater, and he is able to control water through the sorcery he learns in Atlantis. All of this means that he's more than a match for the average human and could hold his own against a supervillain. And that is Aqualad's origin. One thing I would like to say is that in the other comics and other TV shows, Aqualad is usually Garth, not Calderon. But in this version, they changed it so that Garth is merely Aqualad's best friend, and Aqualad himself is Calderon. Personally, I like this change as I find it refreshing. But what do you think? Do you like the fact that Aqualad's identity has been changed? Or would you have preferred Garth to be Aqualad? Let us know in the comments, and as always, thanks for watching, and feel free to subscribe, share, like, and comment.
Have you ever wondered what would have happened if I had stayed behind, and you had become Aqualad?
Never.
No, neither have I.
Recognize Aqualad 8.